Good evening, everyone. Episode 47 on what is a biblically wet Friday evening / afternoon. Hope it's like slightly dry where you are. But anyway, so tonight we are going to do the pre-love special. Now, I've tried my best to pick out like the top 10 best pre-love products we've got in at the minute. Now, I think I probably could have easily done like a top 30. So hopefully these are the best of what I've got, but there is more. Anyway, just a quick sort of kind of preamble before I get going. Our pre-loved section is all customer based. So customers will bring in their products, ideally washed, ironed and cleaned. I'll then go through it, pick out the best ones, put it on a rail, put it in our pre-love section, whether it's clothing or footwear. And then once I sell it, it's a 50-50 split. So if something's 100 quid, you get 50 quid or 50 quid store credit. And I get 50 quid from all my hard work. So that's how it works. It's dead simple. So if you've got anything you want to move on, whether it's trainers, whether it's clothing, apparel, bring it through. Let's take a look at it because you might have some treasure. Otherwise, it's probably just sat in your wardrobe or people are giving you silly offers on Vinted or Depop or eBay. So yeah. Feel free, bring it through, let's take a look. So, should we crack on and do the top 10? I've tried to pick something out of each section, so I've tried to vary it a bit, but let's get going. Right, so the first one I picked out is, it's rather nice, Reiss Quarter Zip. So, as we come into autumn, winter now, it's layering season, you can play around a little bit with what you're trying. Burgundy is always a nice option in terms, away from blacks, greys, navies. Quarter zip, it did very well for me last autumn, winter, and the bits of quarter zip I've had in so far has done really well. So it's a super lightweight knit, concealed zip, funnel neck as you'd expect, elasticated on your cuffs and your hemline, super good condition. Now, brand new, these are 98 quid at Reiss. I've got this one on for 58 quid. Size medium, so it's a good size. So I thought that would be a nice introduction to a bit of knitwear for pre-loved. So that's your nice classic easy t-shirt for you. So I do get quite a bit of Paul Smith, which is great because it's kind of really suits the demographic of my customer base. So Paul Smith always tends to do well on pre-loved. So this would be your classic Paul Smith tee. So your classic zebra branding embroidered in there. It's a very dark navy. So you could mistake it for black, but it is a dark navy. And as I do with all my pre-love stuff, I try my very, very best to pick out like really good quality stuff that's hasn't got any blemishes on it or anything like that. So that is pretty good condition, I think. Full price, this would be 65 quid tee. I've got it on at 35 quid. That's an XL. So again, popular size, easy, would go underneath something as well. Yeah, dead easy. Good evening, you guys. You all right? Thanks for... Oh, by the way, I've sold your Adidas Campus this morning. Straight away. So you've got some money in the bank. See? It works. Right, on to Polo. Fred Perry. Now, as you guys know, I work with Fred Perry for current collection and as a brand. But I do get quite a lot of Fred come through on the pre-loved. So we've got this really nice oatmeal one. So it's like a stone colour. Oh, there you go. You pick up quite nicely. So always embroidered. This nice sort of kind of stony gold sort of colour on this lovely oatmeal base. Same on the collar. So you've got like a grey oatmeal and then obviously predominantly this creamy sort of colour. Size medium, brand new. These are 75 quid, as you'll see from my full price stuff. This one, I think I've got it 38 quid. So again, good size medium. It's in decent shape, pretty good shape, nice and easy. It does what it says on the tin. So that is my Polo option for this little top 10. Overshirts always do great. When we come into this transition bit, or really when we're into autumn now, I tend to do really well with overshirts. Now, I got this in a different colour, and I was very tempted to take this one, but I thought I don't need to. So this is your Carhartt camo overshirt. So this is made from a ripstop fabric, so it's really tough in terms of strength, but it's lightweight and it's quite warm. It's It's not fully waterproof, or it's not advertised as showerproof, but it actually absorbs water really well. So you've got this cool camo print on the ripstop. And I think the only bit of branding, where did I see it? There. Is just that logo tab there. So it's nice and clean. It's not loud and saying, this is a Carhartt overshirt. Size large. Now, brand new, if you're going to go to Carhartt or buy it from Carhartt online, it's 100, I think about 140 quid. I got it on for 80, I think. Yeah, 80 quid, size large. Again, easy size. Super overshirt that I like. I think that's probably my favourite thing that I'm going to show you. Or it could be this, actually. Now, with everything that's gone on with the Oasis this year, huge tour, but equally as popular has been the merch that Adidas Originals have done. And to be fair, they've executed it really well. Like there was some cool merch. I'm sure you guys bought some of it, all of it, bits of it, but all of it that I saw anyway was really cool. That Originals, Adidas, the branding, all cool. Right, so this came in last week. So the fabric is toweling. So I don't know if I can pick it out there. I don't know if you can pick it out too well. Very soft. That popular quarter zip. Now we've got this really nice retro folded collar. So it's a little bit shorter. Nice folded collar. And you've got the black zip against the burgundy toweling. Now let's see if we can do this without losing the colour. And then you've got, there you go. That's all embroidered. The Originals, Adidas branding. Again in black and grey. Super condition. I'm very tempted by this one, but I think if I try it, it might be a touch big. If you were to buy this brand new, 60 quid. I've got it on at 45 quid. Size large. I think that'll get snapped up really quickly. It's just a really cool piece. I like that. And then for outerwear, this gets a lot of attention, and I think it's not going to be long until this goes. So Japanese brand Edwin, well known for the denim, well known for the print tees. In fact, they're probably well known for everything. But you would probably know Edwin from the denim. But they do really cool outerwear. So again, you know what? I feel like there's a bit of an Oasis theme going on, but it wasn't deliberate. You've got this guy. So it's like a shorter parka. So it sits like where your waist is. You've got these utility pockets on the chest. You actually got a full zip through front, but then it's hidden by this stone flap that has got press studs on it for closure. You've got a folded collar. You've actually also got a hood that sits over that. Loads of detail going on, and you've actually got, where is it? There it is. You've got the branding on the arm as well. But it's quite discreet, that. It's not, again, in your face. Good evening, Sharon. Brand new, this would be 190 quid. I've got it 85 quid. I think that's a steal. It really is. I probably should be pitching it a bit higher. However, it's going to be perfect for somebody, that one. So 85 quid on that one. Now the weather is now, you need something. I think this will go quite quickly. So that's your outerwear option. Done a couple of bits of denim. Going back to what I was saying about Paul Smith. Had some beautiful Paul Smith jeans come through. Now, these are called, I think these got a style name. In fact, no, they haven't got a specific style name. However, beautiful indigo. It's a tapered fit. So these are brand new. So what you'll find is we'll get proper pre-owned stock, i.e. it's been worn, and then, they just want to move it on. I have quite a lot of people that will bring in brand new products, like some of the footwear that I'm going to show you. So it's brand new, but it's pre-owned, or pre-owned brand new, whichever you want to do it. These are brand new. So, beautiful indigo. You've got the classic orange contrast stitch, tapered to the ankle. These guys are for the bigger guy. So there's 38 waist, 32 leg. Brand new, these are 150. I'm going to do them at 110. And I just think it's a super, super easy piece. Dead easy, but yeah, clean as a whistle. That kind of combination always sells well. And then the other ones that came in, again, brand new pre-owned. The Carhartt Vicious jeans are called. So again, same colourway. Nice dark denim. Super versatile. You can wear it with a nice pair of trainers. You can wear it with a boot if you want to wear it with a boot. Brand new, these are 80 quid. I'm doing these at 65. I think you've got a nice little bit of branding on the pocket if we can pick it up. There we go. So you've got a little bit of Carhartt branding there. There you go. So subtle but cool. 36 waist, 32 leg. So that's a good size. They're a popular size. So I've tried to do something every part of clothing. So I want to show you a couple of pairs of trainers. Now, before I do, I've been very, very lucky this last couple of weeks. I've had probably about 7 or 8 pairs, brand new, pre-owned, that have been absolute belters. The only restriction with pre-owned is generally, I've got 5 pairs of 11s, which is the case on some of these. So you don't have any sizes either side. However, these are going to be perfect for somebody. So first one, I'm going to go super clean, super classic. Now, we all know the Nike Air Max 1, in white especially. Probably one of the, if not the, most bought sneaker in the world globally. And continues to be so. These are, I would guess, a good way to describe these is like the little brother of those. So these are the Nike Court Visions. So very, very similar. Probably slightly slimmer in the sole, but not a lot. Very similar in design. Very clean, old tonal, nice embossed branding, absolutely brand new, not been worn. Size 8, so a great size. As you can see from the interior, not been worn at all. Brand new, these are 75 quid. So they're brand new, so I've not took too much off them, but enough to make a saving for you guys. So these are on at 65. I don't know if you can pick it up. On the sole unit, there you go. You can see it's just like a really fine speckle going through the sole. So yeah, size 8s. Again, I don't think they'll hang around. So super simple, super versatile. Like I say, you could wear those just out and about during the day. You could wear these to dinner if you wanted to, if you're going out for a nice meal. Next one, going back to the Adidas original sort of vibe. So my good friend John, he got seller's regret as soon as I posted on these. So I did a post on them earlier this week. If you saw on stories, there was like my footwear wall, and it had 5 or 6 pairs of like Adidas Gazelles, Athen, all those guys. And as soon as I put it on, John went, "Oh, I really like him. I don't know if I want to sell him." He does, because he's got too many trainers. So this is one pair of them, Gazelles. Absolutely stunning. Burgundy, you got this fabric, like this, almost like a canvas fabric. Then you got this super soft suede, and then you got the gold lacing, gum soling. Gum soling, that's not even a word. Gum soles, brand new. Size 11. Now, believe it or not, you kind of think not many guys ask for size 11s. Size 11 is quite a popular size for me, so I actually don't think I'm going to have any problem moving these. And I'll be honest, any of the ones that John brought in, because they're all absolutely amazing. But how beautiful are they? I could have put 3 or 4 different. In fact, I could have put all of them in a top 30. Brand new, these guys. I'm pretty sure these guys are 100 quid. And I'll be honest, I think it'd be absolute sacrilege if I dropped it much below. So these are 95 quid. But worth every single penny of it. So that is my top 10. Like I said, I could have done a top 30 quite easily, I think. And I'll just kind of reiterate, if you guys have got stuff that you want me to sell on your behalf, absolutely bring it in. Let's have a look. The only dangerous point is there has been quite a few things that come in, don't make it to the rail because this idiot buys it. Because I need loads more new clothes, don't I? Anyway, right, so housekeeping and admin. As always, open Saturday, Sunday. You've got me. We're in trouble now, my wife's joined. Evening, love. I'm in tomorrow, 10 till 5. Dan is in charge on Sunday. So if you want someone to give you proper customer service, have some good music on, much better looking, coming on Sunday. Because I'm here tomorrow. Quite a few things have gone on the website, room14menswear.co.uk. What went on today this week? I got all the Wawa is on there this week. I got a little bit of Wolsey on there this week, or the last bits of Wolsey that weren't on are now on. Did I get some pre-owned? No, I think it was just those guys. Yes, it was. Next week's deliveries, fingers crossed, we will have Wolsey. So Rachel, if you're watching, I don't know why I said that, come and see you on Wednesday. Bit of Wolsey, quite possibly some Fred Perry. So they will be the deliveries next week, and maybe a little bit of Carhartt. We'll see. So that is a wrap for episode 47. Episode 48 next week, if you want to do quick maths. And we will cover what deliveries come in next week. So hope you've enjoyed the pre-loved special. Bit different, and it kind of shows another side of the business that I do. I'm going to leave you lot, and I'm going to try and stay as dry as I can getting in the car, because I've got to go to Tesco now. So see you all next week, and I'll see you over the weekend. Take care. See you in a bit.